before you can close your eyes, first you must see to it that physically you are in a very, very comfortable posture. Whatever is comfortable for you, do not take an ideal that everybody must be on a lotus. Yoga Shastra very nicely says, Sukhasanastham. Sukhasana, posture which is comfortable for your body. If you can fold your leg, fine. Stretch your leg, fine. Physically, in a comfortable posture, so that after you close your eyes, your mind doesn't focus on the uncomfortable part of your body. Some people have leg problem, knee joint, thighs, backache. You are there closing your eyes to be. You can open your eyes and listen, no problem. You are closing your eyes to be one with yourself, who you are. So towards that, if your physical body remains in an uncomfortable position, your mind will naturally go towards that, wherever there is a little pain or whatever, inconvenience. You are not doing it for pleasing the God, getting His blessings. Can you please? Yes, thank you. See, as a principle, either you do not bring your telephone, or if you bring it, switch off and come. No problem. Nothing to worry. Don't feel embarrassed. It doesn't matter. So, first thing you must do is sit down like that, comfortable posture. And then it will be very nice if you do a little long breathing, deep inhalation and then exhalation. Very slow breathing, deep inhalation and then deep, so then total exhalation. 2-3 times if you do very consciously, your body will relax completely. That time you will feel like closing your eyes and direct your attention within. These are the initial things you can do, please. And still more interesting is, when shall you do it? After waking up, having a bath? No, friends. You can choose whichever way you like. Personally, I feel the moment you wake up, in your same bed, relax. If you feel like going a little to toilet and other things, that you can finish and come back, have a little wash and then come back and lie down if you feel like. The night has ended, therefore there is no question of your sleeping again, unless you are a lazy man, a lazy person with mind not a very enthusiasm with enthusiasm to be with yourself. And having listened to these things for a long, long time, I don't think you will have that type of lethargy, laziness. So you can get out of your bed and come back, or the moment you wake up, the same lying posture itself, where you are very comfortable, the bed is warm, very comfortable. Close your eyes again. That will be very, very nice for you. You try it. The reason is we have been fed with a certain rigid way of meditation. Meditation, sit down straight with your back, everything erect and all that. And then early morning, 4 o'clock. Please understand, the truth shines all times. 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Any time you are ready, the truth is always ready. But at the same time, you cannot just be doing it at random whenever you feel like. Nice to, in the beginning stages, nice to have a particular time, especially you have to sleep and you have to wake up. That is why this Pratah Smaranam I chose to share with you, friends. All of us go to sleep. Okay? That is the last thing you do for the day. You go to sleep. In the sleep, what happens? As Bhagavan Shankara will say very nicely, Susupti Avastha, our deep sleep state, our own experience, is what? Naham janami, na kinchit janami. In deep sleep, neither I know anything else, nor I know myself. Please. When you are in deep, deep sleep, dreamless deep sleep, dead to the universe, dead to yourself, neither you are aware of the whole universe, physical universe, the stars, planets, galaxies, your tiny little bed, home, everything is gone. Not only you are asleep to the universe, naham janami, neither you know about yourself, right or wrong, whether you are enlightened man or ignorant man. Andho anando bhavati, beautifully Upanishad. Blind forgets that is blind. The king forgets that is king. Even wise man forgets that is wise. Listen carefully. Don't sit down with an idea. The wise men are always awake. They are in the consciousness. So in deep sleep also they are conscious. If you are fed with this type of fanciful ideas, you shall never ever understand who you are. Because in deep sleep means you forget everything. The mind shuts down. Everything is there, but nothing is remembered. Listen. Neither I know myself. The wise man forgets that he is wise. Ignorant forgets that he is ignorant. Criminal forgets a criminal. Saint forgets that he is a saint. Understand, please. So, if this is the state, we go into what we call as the Bija Avastha. For us it will lie a total resolution, complete deep sleep. So, friends, please, the moment you are waking up, understand, the moment, waking up means what? Not that your eyes open, listen carefully. with for long before, it is not long time, before your eyes open up, which we become aware, first you must wake up inside. But we know it. You look at your own experience, then you will not be vague and mysterious and mystical and all that stuff. How do you know that your sleep is over? You wake up, your eyes are open. That is the time, as students of this Brahmavidya, are introduced to yourself. The moment eyes open, remember this, and again consciously close your eyes. Your eyes open, you shall see things. Now close your eyes to go back, look, to be conscious of your mind, because waking up means first you become conscious inside, then only the eyes open. But we don't become conscious. It happens. Your eyes open up. Once eyes open up, close your eyes. Go back to that mind again, which was sleeping. Sleeping means what? Neither I know myself nor I know anything else. So now, friends, please listen to that statement. Neither you know yourself, your God, your faith, your belief, your disbelief, your riches, your poverty, nothing. Nothing remains there. So, the moment you wake up, what should you do? Two things happen before you slept. Before you wake up in your deep sleep, two things happen. Naham janami, I don't know myself. Nakinchi janami, I don't know the universe. Both have gone into dissolution, pralaya like. So the moment you wake up, which one you should remember? The creation or yourself? Creation you don't have to remember, because eyes open up, visible. Yourself you have to remember, because the self is not visible outside. Are you getting that point, please? Yourself, the consciousness, is not heard outside, is not seen outside. Asabdam, asparsham, arupam, arasam, agandham comes in your Kathopanishad. Asabdam, it's not a sound. You can't hear it outside. Can you hear yourself outside? Can you hear your thoughts? Thoughts are not in the physical universe. Understand? Physical universe has no problem. It's so beautiful. How nicely nature has arranged. What a blessing it is. Physical universe has no problem. When you are sleeping, Ganges is flowing. When you are awake, Ganges is flowing. Doesn't depend upon our sleeping or waking. The breeze is blowing. The space expansive. The mountains are standing. Everything in meditation, physically. Dhyayativa samudra, ocean in meditation. That's why I love that statement. Dhyayativa parvataha, mountains in meditation. Ocean in meditation. Prithvi, dhyayativa prithvi, earth is in meditation. Everything physical universe is always meditation. No conflict. See that point, okay? Everything always in meditation. So you don't have to worry about physical universe. Your eyes will automatically see that. but it cannot see yourself, because yourself is not a sound to be heard, not a touch to be touched, not a sight to be seen, not a taste to be tasted, not a smell to be smelt. That is why you have to consciously remember yourself in the beginning stages. Consciously remember yourself. That is why Bhagavan Shankara writes so beautifully. Pratah Smarami. Yesterday we chanted that, right? Pratah Smarami. Rudi Sanspurate Atmatattvam Satchisukham Paramahamsa Gatim Turiyam Yasvapnajagara Susuptam Avaiti Nityam Tad Brahma Nishkalamaham Nachabhuta Sangha. First thing. Now you can close your eyes and listen. The moment you wake up, your eyes will open up. And then habitually, eyes open up, we get up, we go to the world outside, finished for the whole day again. No, friends. Before you engage yourself through your physical body, which is the gateway for the universe, because with our eyes we shall see the sights, with our ears we shall hear all the sounds, with our skin we shall feel the cold breeze blowing, the hot wind coming, everything. And then with your eyes you shall see all the colors and forms, with your tongue you shall taste different things, with your nose you shall smell different things. They are infinite, overwhelming. That is why every person gets overwhelmed by the creation. And that is not our mistake, friends. You can choose to open and close your eyes as you like, but be comfortable and see very clearly what I am talking to you. It's not our mistake. It's not a mistake of the child and a person. Beautifully, as even Kathopanishad says, Paranchi khani swayambhu vetrunat tasmat param pashyati nantaratman. Swayambhu, as though the God himself, the Creator himself, has destroyed the man, the person, or any living being by giving them paranchi khani. Khani means indriyani, giving them sense organs which are paranchi, extrovert. The sense organs are meant for externalized perception. Eyes are not meant to see your thought. Eyes are meant to see the world outside. Ears are not to listen to your thought. You can't. It is to sounds of many kinds. Skin is there not to touch your thought, but to all the different things outside, soft, hard, hot, cold. The tongue is there to taste the things outside, not your thought. Same thing also, smell. So khani, indriyani, always they are seeing the paranchi. Param pashyati. Naturally extrovert. Nantaratman never looks at himself. Because once you lose yourself, understand, the moment you wake up, once you lose yourself in perception by habit, from childhood onwards you are doing it, no. You wake up, coffee. You wake up, put on this music. You start talking. Please understand. The moment you wake up, your eyes will start seeing. Listen carefully. Eyes will start seeing. Ears will start hearing. Tongue, tongue will not taste because there is nothing to put in the tongue. You can smell everything because the breathing you cannot stop. understand. But speaking is not natural. Anybody wakes up, da 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 da, huh? No. Speaking, understand, that is where it begins, that how you must be aware of yourself before you start speaking. Because speaking doesn't happen by itself unless you are a child. Speaking is an effort. Seeing is not an effort. Eyes closed, eyes open, you see. Listening is not an effort. Feeling the cold breeze is not an effort. You wake up, you start feeling everything. But speaking is an effort. Because for your speech to begin, a corresponding thought should be there. And the thought to be expressed, you must choose to express your thought. Are you getting that point? We are adults. Please. Everything spoken it was a thought. But everything thought is not spoken. Do you speak out all your thoughts? First you are conscious, but most people are unconscious. Thoughts come, and depending on the mood, you are angry, it will go down. You are jealous, you are unhappy, you are miserable, your whole speech will be useless. But if you are a conscious person, because for me to speak my thought, I must be conscious of my thought. Now I am speaking to you. For me to speak my thoughts, I have to edit my thoughts. Every thought that is coming, I can't share with you. Neither you can share it with anybody. You cannot. Not necessary. Whatever is relevant, needed, you do. Angry people lose that relevance. Upset, jealous, people who are unconscious, lazy, mentally lethargic, not awake, but asleep all the time. They just talk whatever nonsense comes to your mind. Observe. So for the speech to happen, many times I have told you, remember your first word of the day. Remember your first thought. Can you catch it? I want talking, but you don't do it. Choice is yours. First thought. Catch your first thought. For you to catch your first thought, you are the one already existing before the first thought. The thought starts to begin in the beginningless consciousness, self that you are. Are you getting that point, please? So, you don't have to remember the world. Eyes and others, they start seeing it. Effortless. But even effortlessly forget yourself. Effortlessly get lost in your thought. That is where, in the beginning, when we are exposed to this self-knowledge, Atma Vidya, Vedas, Upanishads, it is one of those rare books, beautiful tradition, where it helps us to remind us about ourselves first. If you understand this much, then you'll understand what meditation is. Meditation is to be aware of yourself as you are. Meditation is not looking for fancy lights and sounds and glittering stuff or funny noises. None of this stuff. Meditation is a naked reality. No clothings, no roles of any kind. No thought is needed. No thought needs to be dismissed. No perception is needed. No perception needs to be dismissed. Why shall anybody be dismissed for me to be me? Why should thoughts be dismissed for me to be conscious? Now, friends, close your eyes. Appreciate the whole creation as we are sitting down here in the universe, in the creation. Everything is quiet in its own place. Mountains do not attempt to enter into us. Space, fire, water, earth do not enter into us. Only the air. Breathing in and out, it happens. Breathing, see the beauty and the grace of the universe. Breathing is not our responsibility. What a blessing. Because the forgetful that the man is, sometimes he'll forget to breathe, he will die. Effortlessly, breathing takes place. Everything is quiet. Your body also like that. That is why keeping a healthy body is so important. You neglect your body in the name of religion, spirituality, austerity. Punish yourself. If your body is painful, diseased, unhealthy, can't sit down, can't lie down, body ache, stomach pain, backache, it becomes difficult. That is why sarira madhyam khalu dharma sadhanam. Keep your body, the abode of God, in a healthy condition. Aging is natural, but being unhealthy is not natural. So keep your body in a good shape. Body in meditation. No part of it demands your attention. Now when you close your eyes, you enter into a subtle universe, intangible. The thought world that cannot be heard, seen, touched, tasted, or smelt, not only by others, but by your own set of sense organs, your own thoughts. Others cannot hear, see, touch, taste, or smell. Neither you can hear, touch, see, taste, or smell. Only one thing is special, and special to all of us. Only I shall be conscious of my thought world. You are conscious of your thought world, not my thought world. What a blessing again it is. So the moment you close your eyes, you are helplessly, effortlessly, easily transported to a world where there are two things: thoughts and awareness. Just like when you open your eyes, you shall be seeing all the forms and the formless space. The outside world, million forms, infinite. So just use that word whichever you like. Many, many forms, many, many colors, but all are existing, formless, colorless space. There are many, many sounds, infinite variety. Silence, one of a kind. The moment you close your eyes, you move into your thought universe. The physical universe is the same for all of us. We can look from the ground below our foot to vast space beyond, stars and galaxies. But in a subtle world, we are all conscious, the space of consciousness, Chidambaram, in all directions. But you are aware of only your thought world, your personal memories, and not aware of what others are thinking. But we are so stupid, we are not even aware of our own thoughts, but are always thinking what the other person must be thinking. You invite agitation, conflict, misery to your own life. Leave it for some time. See now, friends, when you close your eyes, you are in a subtle, intangible, untouchable, unseeable, unhearable realm of thoughts. But those thoughts, though not heard, seen, touched, tasted, or smelt, are known. Known only by you, and you as the knowing principle, Chetana. Call it Atma, Ishvara, Chidambara, consciousness, Sabrahma, Sahari, Svakshara, name it Hari, Hara, 1,000 names. Sahasrana, yet it is no name. To be conscious, you don't need a name. You don't need a sound outside. You don't need a touch or a taste or a smell. To be conscious, you don't need for your eyes to see or not see. Say blind also is conscious. To be conscious, you don't need to listen to a sound or not to listen to a sound. Deaf is conscious. That is why if unconsciously somebody conditions you that meditation means not to listen anything, not to touch anything, or you listen only something, both way it becomes a confusion. Because to be yourself has nothing to do with what you listen or what you do not listen. Deaf is conscious. You are blessed that you can be conscious of sounds of many kinds. But listening to the sounds of any kinds has nothing to do with your consciousness being there or it can be dismissed. No. You are independent. Consciousness always there. Sounds are heard or not. Touches are there or not. Sights are there or not. Tastes are there or not. Smells are there or not. But you are uniformly always conscious. Same thing within. Thoughts are there or not. Any varieties of thought, there or not. Present or absent, it doesn't matter. Consciousness, always there, your self-awareness. All of us, friends, have grown up in life, a childhood, taught by many people, going to school, college, university, reading books, so many things we pick up, but nobody introduces us to our own body, our own senses, this whole machine. They call it vehicle, the Atmanam Rathinam Vidhi, Sariram Ratham Evadu, this chariot of a body chariot. Nobody introduces us to the thoughts. Forget the self. That is why Upanishads are so universal, introducing your body, your senses, your limbs, your memories, their mechanism. If the medicine teaches you physical mechanism, jnana, this wisdom, yourself, it teaches us, introduces us to the mechanism of all thoughts, emotions, and the universe. And there, when the ears cannot hear anymore, eyes cannot see, your old age comes in. The body loses its strength. The thoughts may be suspended. Forgetfulness comes in. You are still conscious. But be like that all the time. Be conscious. Or else, after some time, you may feel as though you are forgetting yourself. What you see with your eyes shall disappear, may disappear, shall disappear, but eyes will continue to see. Seeing is continuous. The capacity to see also will disappear in time, may disappear in time. But the thoughts you shall be conscious of. All your memories, your personal universe, the thoughts, all that you have gathered throughout your life, that also can be lost. Memory is lost. But you can't be unconscious, because to be conscious, the consciousness, it is not dependent upon presence or absence of thoughts, presence or absence of sensations, presence or absence of perceptions. Please understand, perceptions will go on changing. Sensations may cease to exist. Memories may cease to exist. You are there. Even when the perceptions cease to be there, sensations may not be there, memories may not be there. You are there in every perception as well as in the absence of it. You are there in every sensation as well as in the absence of it. You are there in every thought, every emotion, or in the absence of it. But you are never, ever absent, ever present. Ahamasmi sadavami. Always existing, shining, awareness, consciousness. Always in meditation. That is why for you, when you appreciate this, every perception is meditation. Every sensation is meditation. Every experience is meditation. Every thought or their absence is meditation. Life is meditation. If you name it Ishvara, everything is God, Ishvara. Nameless, Nirguna, with names and forms, Saguna. Just see that, friends. So the moment you wake up from the sleep where we forget the world as well as our own self. Naham janami, neither know myself or the world. The moment you wake up, first, be aware of yourself. By habit, when the eyes open, we jump out into the universe, completely ignoring, neglecting. First, for you to be yourself, conscious, long before you are conscious of your thought, of your perception, of the universe, first you must be conscious, aware. That is your depth, unforgettable. And as they say, the tree that has the deepest root, unaffected by the storm that blows. You are. At once deeper than the deepest, yet all pervasive. There is no depth and shallowness. Consciousness in your perception as well as in your being, who you are. Now, please open your eyes. Thank you for doing this, please, and we shall see that meaning. Just do that. You can repeat that little first line. Pratah Smarami. When you wake up, first thing, Pratah Smarami. Just start with those two words. Smarami. I remember. Why I should remember? Because deep sleep we have forgotten. So first thing, remember. To remember, you must be conscious. Work out on that. Okay, friends? Just think that. For me to remember, what happens first? First you speak it or first you think? First you think or first you are conscious? Play the game. Always in meditation. Okay, friends? Thank you very much. Now we shall see our class again, whatever time. You know the routine now. Okay? Now go for a walk, do whatever you like, and take this idea as you walk. Don't talk other things. Take this idea and move on. Close your eyes for a minute. You can chant all 3 times together. Let's do that. It's not this slow chanting or the long chanting, the awareness behind it. Long, the small, those are all competition. Who can chant longer, who can chant longer. Be conscious, okay? Always meditation. Thank you, friends. Very good. Don't be lazy, huh? Walk, 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 walk. Body keep fit. Nobody must be sick at any time. What I'm telling you, unfit, not sick. Sick healthiness, don't be unfit.